Hello everyone, it's Carl from We Are Rideshare. I usually do the videos about gig stuff, um, the gig industry. But my state in Michigan, there's a huge problem with the unemployment system. They're not really talking about it in the news because it's pretty embarrassing to them. They spent a whole month supposedly updating their system, and for the PUA, the people on PUA, self-employed, and this is why I'm going over this too because it's part of the gig industry. Um, anyways, they spent 30 days, a month, supposedly updating their system, and it just went live about 3 days ago, and it's nothing but problems ever since it went live, which is to be expected because it is what it is. For some reason, the government doesn't take any notes from like the video game industry as far as finding glitches and stuff like that, where they do like beta runs and stuff where they test out their programs before their releases. Like, I don't understand why unemployment didn't do that to where they tested it out on a certain group of people before they released it to everyone. Anyways, our system crashed the first day it went live. Literally, you couldn't get online because so many people were trying to get online and certify their weeks. Anyways, I've had 3 issues come up 3 times since unemployment started with PUA, and this recent one, it has to do with the update and extension, and I know that I'm not the only one that has this problem. So I'm making this video to explain what I have been doing and trying to do to get in contact with someone that can help me, because it's nearly impossible to get a hold of anybody. I was able to get a hold of 2 people. The very first day that it went live, I was able to get a hold of a couple people. The one person I was able to get a hold of was on the phone. I called. She said, yeah, I don't see what the deal is. I see that there's some alert saying something with fraud. Well, she is probably reading one of the old alerts that went up, because it's like the 4th time that this account has locked up. But anyways, basically she didn't know and confused me more. So I contacted someone on live chat, so I thought maybe, okay, well, maybe the live chat can get someone that is working at the office, but that is not the case at all. So if you go on live chat and you get a hold of someone, you're not talking to anybody that's employed by the unemployment agency. You're not, you are, but you're talking to a cheerleader pretty much. Someone to pat you on the back and give you suggestions on advice on what to do to fix your account. They don't have any actual power, apparently. The person that I talked to online, I explained everything, and they basically said, well, to be honest with you, you're probably better off contacting your local representative office, the government official, to try and get this problem fixed. Like, what? Like, what did you just text me and say? Like, I'm better off just asking my state representative to fix my unemployment? Like, what the? So basically, that was crazy. So anyways, I must have been talking to a younger person or something, but I said, what kind of response is that? And anyways, he got mad and said I was being hostile, and I got cut off from the conversation. And before he did that, he said that they're just there to suggest, and they can't actually get into the count or anything. So it's pretty much pointless to chat. This is what I was able to do my first day that it went live and that it messed up, and I knew that it messed up and something was going on because I received stop payment notice on all 3 of the weeks that I certified when I was supposed to get paid that day. For some reason, it kicked back and said stop payment on all 3 weeks, and then I'm like, what is going on? So then I frantically tried figuring out what is going on and trying to fix the problem. Well, did I mess up? Did I not register or start something again? What's going on? Because there's 2 different, there's PUA and PEUC, which is kind of like PUA, but it's what you get if your regular unemployment is denied, or you got regular unemployment and it expired, and then you don't get any more regular unemployment, so they put you on PEUC instead of PUA. So anyways, the computer thinks that I'm trying to claim PEUC is what the computer thinks I'm trying to claim. But because I have my UI account, which is my original UIA unemployment that was denied in 2019. So, what I did was I went on my regular account, and as far as the extension, because at this point I've got 4 different claims up on my account right now, and as I'm doing this video, it says I have 5 claims up right now. Now, I know that the unemployment system isn't at fault totally about this because of my situation, but I was waiting a month for unemployment to say that they're ready to start paying out an update, meaning 30 days without any income, 30 days without paying bills, 30 days without paying rent, all that. So I'm expecting to get my unemployment, and then all of a sudden I see stop payment, with something's going on for no reason. Because it's just the extension. That's it. I've turned in my proof of income. I've turned in my proof of self-employment. It has nothing to do with that. I've verified my identity. I was hit with the identity alert thing. Took me 3 months to verify that to finally get it going again. And then with the increase with my earnings, 3 months later, they finally put my increase through, and then my account locked up again because they needed a manager to approve it, the increase, to sign off. So my account was suspended then again, and now this is the 3rd time. So, yeah, that's what I've had to deal with since the pandemic, on top of the stress of having to deal with taking care of my 3-year-old daughter, my fiance, the bills, and then worrying about whether or not the government's even going to pay up for unemployment because their system is so ratchety, and they don't even want to admit to it or talk about it because they're trying to save their own jobs when they should be proactive and being like, please help, we need help, come help us, and then get help. Instead, they're just shutting up and they're not saying anything, and they're making people wait for money, and they're really affecting people's lives dramatically. Like, they are ruining families and their living situations by the glitches that are messing up on the computer system, because you can't get any money, you can't get any help, even though you're supposed to get it. You have everything turned in, the system's glitched. So this has happened 3 times now, so I'm making this video to try and make some people feel a little bit comfortable that you're not alone, okay? It feels like you're alone, but you're not, because, you can't get a hold of anybody or nothing. So anyways, let me get back on track. My issue is I have 4 claims open, well 5, because I got the regular PUA that's been closed from the original one. Then I have the extension. That is what needs to be fixed. And then I have a PEUC because my original extension got denied. So I petitioned it, and then they sent me a letter saying, yeah, you actually do qualify for the extension, and blah, blah, blah. And then nothing got fixed. I'm still on stop payment. And I'm like, what is going on? So I'm trying to certify my weeks. I end up opening up a PEUC claim because it says I qualify for that, when I'm trying to just get my extension going, but I don't, it's just nerve-wracking. But today, this is what I suggest you do. If you're in my situation, this is what I did to finally feel a little bit better and to finally make an appointment to talk to someone that might know what's going on and that might have access to actually go in and fix something. What you have to do basically is you have to schedule a phone appointment. Now, the problem is the system's so clogged and there's so many glitches and people having problems because of the computer system messed up. When you go to sign on to make your phone appointment, usually you can't make one because they're all booked. There's no openings because everybody's having a problem. So that right there also lets you know you're not alone. So don't worry. But what I did was you basically, you have to get up in the morning as soon as they open at 8 a.m. And you have to basically wait and reload the pages and wait till after, like, do 15-minute or 10-minute increments to search for the different times. As they become available throughout the day, you'll be able to snatch one of those times real quick as soon as it pops up, and that time will be available 7 days from the time that you are able to schedule it, but that's 7 days from the date that you're going to be able to talk to someone at least, and that's better than not knowing anything at all. So that's what I did, and that's what I'm suggesting you do, and to be able to talk to someone. That's the only way. I used to have someone I could email at work. One, they got tired of dealing with my stuff when it happened 3 times before, and now they don't even talk to me and try and help me out. So it's like, it's all to my own. So everybody stay safe out there. Good luck on your unemployment. It's messed up big time. So they're just not saying anything about it. Stay safe.